From Informed, Justin Wickett.
Hey guys, I'm Justin Wickett, co-founder and CEO of Informed.IQ. Informed automates consumer loan verifications using artificial intelligence. We turn documents and data into decisions in mere seconds without having to expose any personally identifiable information to people outside of the financial institution. Capital One, Ally Financial, SoFi, and over 1,000 credit unions are sharing their credit approvals as well as all of the documents and data that applicants are uploading when applying for credit to Informed so that they can capture more loans, they can free up more staff, and ultimately improve compliance. So what does this mean? Each month, we automate verifications for over 150,000 Americans. And what we're told is we calculate income faster and more accurately than anyone else in the industry. We do so with 99% accuracy, and that's because we routinely backtest our AI models on over 40 million records, making up the contributory database that we steward on behalf of the industry. As a result, we're able to identify applicants who misrepresent themselves and also model out applicant income so that we can help lenders mitigate delinquencies and credit loss issues. Today, we've prepared a demo for you showcasing the applied intelligence in action. We're going to talk specifically about the demo in the context of automating the back office of a traditional indirect auto lender. Let's cue the video so we can have a look. All right, fantastic. I want you to imagine that you are a loan officer working at a credit union, and you just received a credit application from one of your car dealers. On the screen here is Informed's graphical interface, and it shows the credit app with a whole bunch of representations that the applicant made. Their name, where they live, what kind of car they're financing, what kind of down payment they're going to make, how much income they have. This applicant's claiming to be a crew member working at Envoy Air, making $74,500 a year. And as the loan officer working at this credit union, it's your job to decide, should you pay out the car dealer $33,000 for the privilege of servicing this loan? And while a lot of the underwriting is automated today, the process of verifying all this information takes on average 14 to 30 days. It's a brutal process. I don't know if anyone here has ever had to fund an auto loan, but God bless you. I hope that you never have to again, because companies like Informed deploying artificial intelligence to turn these 50-page PDFs that 40,000 car dealers across the country are sending to all of the indirect auto lenders. There's 35 million of these auto loans originated each year in this country, and we saw this huge opportunity to turn documents and data into decisions. So we dragged that 50-page PDF into the graphical interface. The machine learning models are doing their job, getting to work. And let's just talk for a second about all the verifications that we're automating to save the staff at the financial institution and free them up to do higher order functions. Verifications around applicant's name, is this particular retailer even licensed to sell in that state? All the truth in lending disclosures, calculating them down to the penny to avoid some kind of consent order or matters requiring attention issued by some sort of regulator. Figuring out when interest payments can be collected, for how long and what amounts, trying to figure out, did our compliance department even sign off and approve this particular form number? And did the applicant really consent and agree to the terms of this loan? And the $33,000 that you're about to pay out to some car dealer, like, what is that even really for? The car dealer wants to get paid for the vehicle, the collateral that they sold. But they also want to get paid for some kind of warranty or insurance product that they sold alongside. That's super high profit margin for them. So it takes a lot of time to verify all this information, not to mention all the state disclosure documents like the California contract cancellation option agreement or the Colorado gap contract disclosure. You name it, we've seen it. Informed's processed over 40 million of these things for some of the largest lenders in the country, all contributing to this database that we've been building up. So as we unlock more information from from the documents, from the data that we're provided, we're able to catch applicant misrepresentations. Like, let's say when one applicant applies to Capital One, says they make $55,000 a year, and the very next day they're applying to Ally Financial, and this time so happens to be that they're claiming that they're making $175,000 a year. So documents like utility bills, driver's licenses, insurance ID cards, pay stubs obviously aren't limited to just auto lending. Inform's serving banks like SoFi, Avant, automating verifications for them in real time. Because otherwise, the poor staff of the credit union, they're literally like memorizing policies and procedures, these huge funding manuals, figuring out at what time of the year does overtime pay actually count as income. Or what about those tips? Is that income? Or what about shift differential pay? So as more and more data becomes unlocked via and accessible via API, there needs to be software technology to actually classify and interpret which deposits are real income. One of our partners, Capital One, gave the same set of bank statements to 10 different loan officers, and they got 10 different income calculations back. And that's because people have got no clue. Is a Zelle transfer income for a particular applicant? Or what about an ATM deposit? Is that income? And what we found as we were building out this software was that the industry really would benefit from more standardization. It really benefits from more real-time transparency and the ability to catch fraud. You're looking at this pay stub and you've got no clue. Is this even a falsified pay stub? I mean, if you go to Google and you search fake pay stub generator, did you know that there's like 300,000 different search results that pop up on the screen? It's ridiculous. So you're imagining paying your staff at the credit union who's trying to compare and contrast all these fake pay stubs commonly found out there on the web or dark web to what some applicant has uploaded. No wonder it's taking 14 to 30 days to pay out your partner, the mortgage originator, the car dealer. And in a rising interest rate economy where these car dealers all are sitting on very expensive floor plan loans, they're having to pay interest on the vehicles that are sitting on their lot, it becomes really expensive and time is of the essence. So using software to automate these verifications in seconds rather than the days that it's been taking, and harnessing the contributory database to know how across all these lenders allows for Informed to catch instances where the applicant, in this case, actually understated their income. Because when I'm applying for credit at Wells Fargo, I've got no clue how Wells Fargo is going to take into account my overtime pay or my tips or commissions. So we can switch back to the slides. I think you guys get the idea behind Inform's automation. I just wanted to say that you can scan the QR code, send me a personal email, connect us with your originations department. If they're interested in learning more, going for a deeper dive as it relates to capturing more loans as a result of applicants understating their income, or improving compliance, or ultimately freeing up staff in your financial institution, we'd love to talk. Thank you so much.